Lovely. Okay, so we're going to warm up for upper body. So standing up, nice big shoulder circles first. You know how this works by now. And then the other direction. And then out to the sides, tapping your back, giving yourself a hug. And then rotating. One of the kids said this is like a helicopter. I think it's quite a good way to think about it. And nice big reaching. So right through the shoulder to the fingertips. And then your wrists. So we're just going to go round and round with your wrists. Other direction. And pressing into them, making nice big waves. Other way. And then we're going to go for 5 plank press up walkouts, but we're going straight legs. And the press up is going to be elbows in. So tricep press ups, shoulders, hands are shoulder width apart with the elbows in. So, sorry, I'm just making a wee bit of room. So straight legs, we're going to curl down through the spine, walk out to plank, and then elbows in. Walk back in, roll up through the spine and go again. Okay, let's go. Remember, you can go on the knees if you need to for the press up, because these ones are hard with your elbows in towards the side. Most people find them way harder. So we're trying to do 5 just to warm up. And once you've done 5, just stay standing so I know you're done. Perfect. Okay, guys, so tonight we are going to do pyramids. So imagine your big Egyptian pyramid, but we're doing a pyramid of numbers. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 of each exercise. There's 2 exercises, and then we do 10, then we do 15, and maybe some of us will get to 20. And about halfway, I'll say then, come down the pyramid. So whatever number you've managed to get to, the highest number, then you come backwards. So say you did 5, 10, 15, you would then come backwards 10, 5. Or say you got to 20, you would then come down 15, 10, 5. Okay, so that's the format. The 2 exercises are tricep press up, hence why I got you to do it in the warm up. So remember, hands shoulder width apart, elbows in, or the other version I quite like is fingers out, like an eagle. Think of eagle wings. And for me personally, that helps my elbows come into my side, like so. And feel free, we can do them on the knees, we can do them box press ups. So box press ups is like so, hips and knees in line, shoulders and wrists, and then I get my nose to the floor. So my butt stays up in the air. Yeah, so that's the easiest kind. Knees back for half press ups, tummy down, or obviously on the toes. So that's the first exercise. And then the second one we know well is Superwoman for the back and the shoulders. So I don't think you can see me. Sorry, guys. There. So hands extended in front of you, and then up, pause, hover on the floor, and up again. So we're never touching the ground. We just hover above the ground. And the hands have to be straight for this one, just so we get the upper back as well involved. Okay, does anyone have questions? But obviously I'll talk you through this.
Feet up or on the floor for Superwoman?
Say that again, Jill.
Feet up or legs up off the floor or on the floor for Superwoman?
So easier version is feet down, harder version, feet up the whole time. Lovely. So guys, the first round, we are going to do 5 tricep press ups and 5 Superwoman. Okay, so let's get ready on the floor. Okay, ready? Steady, on you go. 5 tricep press ups. And when you're ready, 5 Superwoman. Lovely. Once you've done 5, we then do 10. 10 tricep press up, 10 Superwoman. And just go at your own pace. So you can take as much rest as you need. Lovely, Jules. Well done with the elbows in. Good, Joanne. Well done. Fantastic effort, guys. So we've got 10 tricep press ups and 10 Superwomen with straight arms. Also, in the top of the back of the shoulders. Lovely. And then, guys, you get the idea. You keep going. So we've done 5, 10, then you do 15 of tricep press ups and Superwomen. So keep it going for me just now. Remember, you can rest at any point. And it's better to do less reps, but do them well. Nice, Jill, well done. Great job on these press ups, guys, with the elbows in, because these are super hard. Well done. Nice, Jules, lovely and high, well done. Super job, guys. So just now we're climbing the pyramid. So 5, 10, 15. I don't know if anyone will get to 20, but feel free. So just now we are climbing the pyramid and I will let you know when to start coming down. Fantastic effort, guys. Keep it going, climbing that pyramid. See how high you can get. Nice, Jill, nice and low, well done. Good, Jules. Make sure you lean forward in the hands. So make sure you're leaning forwards. So here, lean forwards. Okay, guys, so whatever number you're on, I want you to complete it and then start coming down the pyramid. So if you're on 15, I want you to finish that round and then start coming down 10, 5. If you're on 20, I want you to try and finish 20 and then you come down 15, 10, 5 to finish your upper body workout. So if you have started 20, try and get that 20 finished first. Good, Joanne, well done. Nice and high for the superwoman. Keep it going. Super job. Now remember, once you've finished your round, so if you finish 20, come down 15, 10, 5. If your 15 was the highest, remember you're going to come down 10, 5. You guys are doing amazing. Just keep it going. We're coming down that pyramid now. The finish line is coming. You guys are doing awesome. Well done. Welcome to pyramid training. Good. Remember to rest as well. So if you feel like your reps are not quite the same quality, you're maybe not getting as low, remember you can alter it to make it easier or have a rest. So make sure the reps are good quality. Well done, guys. Remember, if you're on half press ups, if it's coming too much, you can change it to a box press up to make it easier. If you're on box press ups, unfortunately, I've not got an easier option. Lovely, Joanne, well done. Good job, nice and low. Jules, leave your cat alone. Super job, guys. We're coming down that pyramid. The finish line is coming. So coming down in fives. 15, 10, 5. And once you've completed 5, that is you at the finish line. You can have a little rest, grab a little drink once you get there. You got this, guys. You can do it. You can do it. Good, Jules. Well done. Nice and high on the superwoman. Leslie and Irma, I just can't see you. I trust you that you're doing it. That's just why I've not said your names. You maybe don't want to be seen. That's fine. I saw the little thumbs up, Leslie. Okay, a wee thumbs up from Irma too. Lovely, you're still alive. Super job, guys. Keep it going. Try and get that pyramid finished. And then just have a little rest once you've finished. Joanne, have you finished? Yes, lovely. Jules, have you finished? Thumbs up or down? Yep. Leslie, yep. Irma? Yep. Go on, Jill. Jill, are you on 10? 5, lovely. Carry on, carry on. Cool, guys. So if you're resting, make sure you grab a little drink. We're nearly good to go. And then we're doing the same format for core. Done. Perfect. So guys, just looking this way, the same format for core is pyramid. So we go 5, 10, 15. I'll tell you when to climb down the pyramid. The two exercises is plank, forward, side, forwards. So if I'm in plank shape, I'm pulling my tummy in nice and tight, and my knee comes as close to my elbow. Forward, side, so it's coming across, forward and back. If that's too difficult, drop to the knees. And same thing, forward, side, forward and back. And then you do the other side, forward, side, forward, back. Now 1 rep is when I do forward, side, forward. So this is forward, side, forwards. That's 1. Forward, side, forwards, 2. Okay, but make sure you're pulling in your tummy nice and tight. So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is a tuck sit or a V sit. So tuck sit is just lying down. You can use your hands and your elbows if you need to, but ideally you would just have your hands on your legs. And then I'm coming up to sit in a little tuck or a wee ball and back down. Now you can remember, you can use these arms and we pull the tummy in. Harder option, guys, if you want it, is a V sit. So here, straight legs. So I'm making a V shape with my body and then back down. So you just decide, there's variations there. So we're going to do 5 plank, forward, side, forwards, and then 5 tuck or V sit. Okay, let's get ready to rumble. Okay, so plank, forward, side, forwards. 3, 2, 1, and go. 5. So forward, side, forwards. 5. And then 5 tuck or V sits. And then guys, you know what to do. We start climbing the pyramid. So 10 of each exercise next. Lovely job, guys. And again, we're climbing in 5. So 5, 10, 15. And I'll let you know when to start climbing down. Making sure in the plank our tummy's pulled in. And these tuck sits, you pull your tummy in when you sit up. So big pull in, like you've been punched in the stomach. Oh, nice. Super effort, guys. Keep it going. You got this. This is your last exercise. And then we're on to flexibility. I don't know if that's a better thing or... Lovely shape, Jill. Well done. Nice plank shape. And you're getting that knee nice and close to the elbow. Okay, guys, so whatever round you're on now, we're going to try and finish that. So if you've started 15, I'm hoping most of us are at 15. I'd like us to try and finish the 15 and then climb back down 10, 5. Just making sure you've got enough time for a good stretch. So this is a shorter round than the upper body. Yep, I've chosen some quite hardcore core exercises. Lovely, guys. So if we did, hopefully we've got to 15, then we start climbing down again, 10 and 5. If you did get to 20 in that time, hats off to you. Now, as the tummy gets tired, guys, as you get tired, make sure we're still pulling in. We're still engaging that tummy by pulling it in nice and tight to the spine. Super job, guys. Finish line's nearly there. And remember, when you're done, just have a little rest, grab a little drink, and then we'll get on with flexibility. Super. Jill, are you done? Yep. Joanne done? Irma, yep. Leslie? Yeah, had it, yep. And Jules is just finishing as well, that's perfect. Well done, Jules. Keep it going, keep it going. Last 5, Jules, you got this. Super job, guys. Once you're ready, we're gonna come onto your tummy and just into your sphinx. So your elbows are on the ground. And we're gonna be thinking about pulling our shoulders down and back just to get a little stretch in the lower to middle part of the back. And then just extending to straight arms, just to feel that a wee bit more in the tummy. You can look up if you need to. Maybe even tuck the toes under at the back. Again, just to stretch the abs out in the lower back. Lovely, coming down to the floor. So stretching the arms out, and we're threading the needle, so threading one under and squashing that shoulder to the floor. So remember to always start off gently, and as the time goes on, then you can start to apply a little bit more weight to deepen the stretch. Or the same knee, so if you have a look at me, my knee comes out to the side. So same arm, same knee, the one that's under, my knee can come out and I feel it slightly more as well. But generally the weight, if you start to apply a wee bit more weight, you'll feel it a little bit more in the shoulder. Lovely, gently coming out of that one, reaching both arms and then threading the needle on the other arm. Gently, some weight first, and then allow yourself to just apply a little bit more weight as the time goes on. And then gently coming out, we're going to have goalpost arms or a T shape. So right angle goalpost. And then we're going to roll to one side so that we can get the front of the shoulder and the chest. If that's too much, remember you can go your T shape. So that's a straight arm rather than the goalpost arms. And then gently coming out, rolling to the other side. And again, the same thing, try and start gently and then deepen the stretch by rolling a little bit further. You can use this hand that's on the ground to help push that little bit further once the time goes on. Gently coming out of that one to the hands and knees for your angry cat. So that's rounding the back. So you want to tuck your chin in to your chest and you want to tuck your tailbone under. So like tucking your butt under. Nice relaxing there. The next couple of stretches, guys, we're going to do on the wall. So I'm just going to move you slightly so you can see, I hope. I don't know if this is going to work. Bear with me, guys, bear with me. Stay. Maybe you can see? Yeah. So you're going to have two hands on the wall. So it's like your puppy pose for the backs of the shoulders. So you're going to have hands shoulder width apart. And then we're going to try and sink down like so. So your back does bend like a bridge. And then you're trying to press your shoulders and chest down to the floor. That makes sense? Lovely. Let's have a shot at the wall. That's maybe better. There. So yeah, allow your chest, your shoulders, and your tummy to sink towards the floor. And the hands should be shoulder width apart like we do in a bridge. And again, do start off gently and then try to sink a little bit lower. And slowly coming out of that one, having a little look at the side at me. So we're now going to do your lat stretch, but on the wall. So rather than having the hands At shoulder width, I'm going to reach my left hand over and press my left shoulder down. So here, I reach my left hand over, and then I start to press my left shoulder down. My right hand is just resting now that I've brought that left shoulder over. So I start here, left hand over, the right hand can come out of the way, and I press my left shoulder and side down, and I get a massive stretch all the way down the side and in my back. So have a wee try. So left hand comes across, the right hand can move out of the way and press the left shoulder down towards the ground. And hopefully you'll get a big stretch through that left arm and left side. The left arm is slightly bent. If you straighten it, it just gives you a bigger stretch. Lovely, slowly coming out, and we'll do the other side. So right hand reaching across, left hand just moving out the way, press the right shoulder down to the ground. Lovely, and relaxing out of that one. We're going to come back to the floor. So we're going to do a wee hip flexor and back stretch called camel. So for this one, guys, our knees are shoulder width apart. And I'm going to reach my left hand to my left heel. As I do that, I'm going to push my hips forwards like in a bridge and extend my right hand over. If that's too much of a stretch, you might want like a book, a box, or a block. So you might want to hold on to that rather than your heel. Let me show you. Here's one I made earlier. So grabbing something you can find that's higher, and you can rest your hand and then extend. So you want to push your hips forward. So let's have a try, guys. This is in preparation for your bridges. So pushing those hips forward. You should feel that in the lower back, the hip flexors maybe, and obviously that side that you're leaning back on. Lovely, relaxing out. So we're just going to come forward in a little ball, let the back relax a wee second. And then when you feel ready, we'll try the right hand side this time. And again, if you want to use something, feel free. Knees shoulder width apart, right hand to right heel, or right hand to a block, a book, and really pushing the hips forward. If you can, try and look back at your hands like you would in a bridge. Lovely, slowly coming out, and again, reaching forward, just in a little ball, let your back relax. Okay. So first round, guys, we'll all do our normal glute bridge just to get us ready. So again, feet shoulder width apart, lying down. And we're going to go for 10 seconds, pushing our hips up to the sky. So 3, 2, 1. Big push. Hips up to the sky as high as you can. And then relaxing. Hugging the knees in just a counter stretch. Nice wee relaxing pose. Okay, everyone once again, 10 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, big push. Hips up as high as you can. And relaxing down, hugging the knees to the chest. Okay, so guys, this time we'll go for bridges. So options. We can obviously try and push from the floor, so here with our hands in. If we can't manage that, another option today is a wee bit tricky, but we can use the sofa. So I'm going to try and show you. So if you've got a sofa, you can try and pop your feet up. Now, the initial bit is difficult, but once you get there, it makes it easier. So I'm going to put my feet up on the sofa, my butt in, and then my hands in. I hope you can see this. Maybe I'll slide this way. Yeah. Okay, so my feet come right onto the edge of the sofa now, and my hands in. I need a massive push with my hands. So like I said, initially it's hard, but once you get there, it's a bit easier. So here, to make it easier. So because your feet are higher, once you get there, it feels much better, but this initial push is quite tricky. So if you want to try that, feel free. So that's instead of the floor, or we can do our normal wall walk. So when we're at the wall, leaning back and walking. So I'll let you get prepared, guys, for your first attempt or your first choice. Okay, so let's have a first go, guys, for about 10 seconds. Let's go. Yes. Good, and then relaxing, guys. So you want to hug your knees to your chest, maybe rock and roll. Well done. I saw a few of you trying the sofa option. I know it's really difficult. That initial push is quite tricky. If you did have someone at home, guys, what you could ask them to do is just to help. So they can have your shoulders and your back, and they can help lift. So maybe not now, but later, or when you, if you have a practice at home, they can help, because it'll help you. Once you're in it, it's much easier. Okay, guys, let's get ready for number 2. We're going to do 4 of these attempts. You can pick and choose. You can go between them. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Fantastic. Coming out and then giving yourself a nice counter stretch. So that's maybe hugging the knees. If you did wall walks, guys, you maybe just want to fold over like a rag doll. So I quite like this one. You're just kind of floating. It's just to let your muscles relax because these stretches are quite intense. Okay, let's get ready. So we're going to do 2 more, guys. So again, pick and choose. You want to do your glute bridge, a bridge on the floor, the sofa, your wall walk. Okay, let's get ready for number 3. So 3, 2, 1, and go. And resting there, guys, counter stretching. So hugging the knees in, folding over. Lovely. We've got one final round. So final round, guys, if you want an extra little or another alternative is that we can do double camel. So when we did camel in the first one, we did one hand to the heel, but we can also do this with 2. So we can put both hands back, and it's again quite an intense stretch. So I reach one, and then I reach the other one, and I stick out my hips. But again, that's a really good stretch if you can manage for prepping for bridges. So you might want to try that again as another alternative. Okay, let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, off you go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Super, guys. Some of you managed the double camel. That was cool. Well done. Okay, counter stretch. So either lean forward, hug the knees, just whatever feels nice and relaxing for you. Yeah, you might want to do an angry cat because you've been doing happy cats or cobras. That's what bridges are. So you might want an angry cat. Just whatever feels nice. Lovely. So guys, I'm going to stop the recording. If I can remember how to do it.